Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Now for Let Him Be Gay, Chapter 2, The First Secret Keeper. Much like what Wynn expected, Cicero assaulted him for skipping half of the school day. Of course, he had paid attention to his ever-growing anxiety regarding his background getting late. Worse, now everyone at school called him a freak. It was no different than the students at his old school. He was actually dreading going back tomorrow, worried about things getting worse from here on out. So after the lecture, Wayne was about to head to his room when a low sob choked out from his throat. He covered his mouth as his eyes widened, hoping Cicero didn't hear that. Luckily, he was so focused on that unexpected phone call to notice. So he slipped by as quickly as he could. But as soon as Wynn got to the attic, he dropped his school bag with a loud thud and let out all of his pent-up emotions, collapsing to the floor. He breathed heavily as tears fell from his eyes, a single fist hitting the wooden floor with a loud thud, but he was too upset to think clearly. All he could think about was what might happen tomorrow. Not only was he accused of being a delinquent, but now the other students also know about those cruel, unforgiving rumors. It was disgusting. He felt disgusting. No, he knew he was disgusting. After all, guys like girls, and girls like guys. He's a guy, so he's supposed to like girls. And yet, was he even okay that those straight farts made him want to puke? On the way over to school, Gwen had a chance encounter at the subway station while waiting for the next line to arrive. He saw a girl with beautiful red hair tied up in a ponytail. Her posture was tall and slender, too, projecting a vibe of elegance. Overall, she looked like the ideal girl. Yet no matter how long Wynn had yelled at the girl, yep, he thought to himself, still not straight. One Saturday later, Wynn met up with the same girl again as he was about to leave the station. Pardon me, she said, her long ponytail bouncing as she walked. Thank you so much for earlier. You mean with that guy on the subway? When asked in response, referring to the weird man who stole the girl's seat. It was nothing. The girl nodded in response. You're second year at Susan Academy, okay, correct? She wondered. I'm a first year myself. Thinking you'll totally swept my mind back on the track. I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. She bowed slightly. Please excuse me. Luckily for Wynn, nothing happened throughout the school day. He kept a low profile, and the only times he spoke were when the teachers called on him. And just like he expected, the other students still talk about how weird he is. He was able to get all of his emotions out last night, so he didn't have another breakdown. But then, once classes were done, when left the classrooms, when he noticed a conversation between Anne and Kamasita. It sounded like he was concerned about her, but then... Oh, and be careful about that around that transfer student. Only does he have a criminal record, but there were rumors from his old school regarding his weird behavior. If something were to happen to you, that nearly made Win freeze up, but he had to keep acting normal, so he struggled hard and walked at a fast pace. Is that how his information was leaked? Were most of the teachers telling the students about him? Before Win left school, a familiar face posed him. It was Samberto, the blond boy from yesterday. There you are, he shouted. Instead of stopping, Win sped up his walking, yet much to his frustration, Samberto did as well. Emily the blonde teen flitted in front of Win and blocked his path, grasping his breath, grasping for breath. What's with you? Samberto demanded. Ever since that freaky castle, you've been giving me the cold shoulder. Win took a few steps back. Stop! He begged, speaking in a harsh tone. Please! Not... Stop! Win took a few steps back. Stop! He begged, speaking in a harsh tone. Please! Not till you explain yourself, Samberto demanded. I bet Kalamari already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh? Not here, Win insisted. Not when other students can see. Samberto let out a frustrated groan. Fine, he muttered. A while later, the two boys ended up at a woman's shop in Kubo. Okay, start talking, Samberto spoke up. What's up with you? Win swallowed hard. Okay, he said. It's about those rumors. Don't let them bother you, Sancho said. They're just rumors. Not quite, Win admitted, unable to control his own words. All started a few years ago. On White Day, I wanted to respond to the Valentine's chocolates a few popular girls gave me. I figured buying some cookies would be a nice gift. Then his hands started trembling. Then what? Sancho asked, but had to take a deep breath before continuing. They got upset at me, he said, accusing me of paying them and not explaining why they were upset. Sancho looked serious. Don't tell me. You got love chocolates from those schools? He said, when not in response. The rumors started after that, he continued. Everyone at school called me real for turning down those girls. I never understood why until I started high school. But by then, it was too late. His brain became wag as he continued. Other students kept on calling me a freak, or worse. At that point, it was visibly sinking. Someone even wrote it basically means homosexual on my desk in permanent marker. Summerto's eyes widened as he normally choked on a mouthful of woman. The hell would anyone do that? He shouted once he swallowed, but Win didn't properly understood. Isn't it obvious? he asked in response. It took Samuel a while to figure out. Wait a sec. He muttered, are you... His voice became a little whisper. Playing for the other team? He shook both of them when space was silent. Yes. I don't know anymore. He nervously admitted, not knowing why he was still talking to this boy. He just meant, I keep telling myself I'm supposed to like girls, but it feels warm. When I think about other guys... He let out a defeated sigh. I probably deserve all this backlash for having those farts. Kidding? Samato asked, speaking in a serious tone. What they did to you is disgusting. No one's gotta be treated like that. Those words surprised Wen. You don't think I'm weird? He asked. Why would I? Sancho asked in response. I know we met yesterday, but you seem like a nice guy. Besides, there's a worse shit going on at Susan. Wen knew what Samiko was talking about. The Weird Castle, he said, chasing topics. Yeah, Samiko confirmed. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at that castle? It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? I can still feel where my sin went off. When answered, gently toasting his face. Well, just 'cause we both remember it doesn't mean must, though. Samto pointed out. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamasita. So yeah. Thanks, Wen. It was nothing. Wen replied, starting to feel more laugh. But man, that Kamasita we saw there. Samto sighed. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. You called him a puberty teaser, Wen recalled. No one says anything against him because he's a murderess who took the volleyball team to nationals. Samato continued. The way Kamasita was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. A crazy idea popped into Wen's head. What if we went back to that castle? He wondered. Samato, on the other hand, sighed in frustration. Forget it, he muttered. Must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you into it. It's alright, Ren replied. I actually feel better talking to you. Saruto worked over at Ren and grinned. You know, we might be pretty familiar. He spoke. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as outcasts. He held out his hand to Ren. I'm usually Saramogo, but you can just call me Ryuzi. Wen looked at the hand before returning the handshake. Very well, Saruto, he said with a playful smile. And that is basically well, but Joker basically was like, okay, I'll still call you Samako instead of Ryuzi. This dog can be a fucking dick to you, Ryuzi. Basically what Joker basically meant. It was funny. Hi everyone. This is Emma 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, you know, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!